Tonight is not like other nights. I am drawing close because I have set apart this moment. It is for you, and only you. Your very being here is a wonder, a sign that you are chosen for something beyond the ordinary. There are things happening this hour, hidden and supernatural, crafted by my hand with your life especially in mind. Child, I see every place you have walked, even those corners where no human eyes have looked. I have listened to your quiet sighs, the ones that faded into the air without a sound. I have seen the tears you shed in silence, alone where you thought only darkness knew them. Even the smallest steps you made when the world did not notice, I celebrated in my presence. The pain you bore, unable to understand it, I cradled within my love, waiting for this night to arrive. Tonight, my heart's desire is to open your eyes in a way they have never opened before. I want to give you vision that goes beyond what is seen by others. Vision immersed in the true light, not the gleaming of stars or the brightness of dawn, but the light that existed before worlds began. This inner light will shift your view. You will look at yourself and the world around you with new understanding. Where many see endings, you will see beginnings blooming under the surface. Where life seems barren, you will catch glimpses of my activity. You have asked me many times, God, why are my answers hidden? I tell you now, my answers have been walking closely beside you. Your vision was simply clouded by the journey's dust. But I am cleansing your gaze thinneth, washing your eyes with living water that flows from my throne. This is not only a cleaning, but a birth, a first breath for new sight. You will learn to see as I see, not through the judgment of mortals, but through the undistorted clarity of eternity. You will perceive the invisible threads that tie together pieces of your life, events and moments that once felt scattered or accidental. I will reveal why some doors closed firmly shut, and why others opened at times you never expected. You will recognize faces that crossed your path in the past. Those were no coincidences. They were answers to prayers you hardly dared to voice. I will train your eyesight to identify the difference between what only sparkles on the outside and what is true gold beneath. There are mysteries, treasures even, I will open to you, reserved for those who seek with a sincere heart. This gift is not about mystical visions or fleeting dreams. It is about a new way of existing, a transformation in how you process the reality surrounding you. You will look at storms and find meaning in their rage. You will gaze at pestilence and discover wells hidden beneath the surface. When you stand in valleys, your eyes will already be on the mountaintop, sure of the path I am preparing for you. There will be many who won't understand how you walk with such stillness when storms come. But you, my child, will see victory before the battle even begins. I have waited for the right moment. If I had granted this sooner, you might have missed meaning or misread what I wanted you to know. If I had waited longer, you might have drifted away weary from waiting. But I know the exact time for every heart, and this night is yours. The world is clinging. Nations are shifting, voices rise and fall, but you will walk among all of them with a vision that pierces through distraction. When you wake tomorrow, the world itself will look unchanged, but inside, you will sense the difference. Every color, every sound, every conversation will bear new importance. You will see past cheerful masks to the sadness many carry. You will see hope flickering where everyone else sees only defeat. Even strangers will carry stories in their eyes, and you will recognize that nothing in this life is ordinary. Do not be afraid, my beloved, for this new vision comes with both privilege and responsibility. What you see, handle gently. I am granting sight not to make you proud, but to make you a healer, a helper, a guide. When you recognize wounds, do not judge but move closer to heal. When you notice danger, do not run but warn with love. When you catch sight of my plans, never boast but quietly prepare. You will encounter moments where the weight of vision is hard to bear. You will see wrongs others ignore, feel the heaviness of truth among those who prefer comfortable lies, notice loneliness in the center of a bright room. But you will also learn to see beauty where others do not, recognize faith in the hopeless, find riches in places considered useless by the world. This gift will deepen as you practice it. The more you choose to look with my heart, the more I will share with you. Turn your eyes away from what does not build your soul, and I will fill your vision with wonders. Do not dwell on what is 𝐆𝐃 our calling is as a bearer of light. Guard your new sight, for the enemy will want to cloud it, to twist holy vision into fear, to turn revelation into pride. But I will give you wisdom to know his touch and keep your gaze clear. There will be nights I awaken you to show you things while all is silent. I will give you glimpses of what is to come, shifts among nations, the rise and fall of leaders, preparations that cannot be seen on the surface. I show you not to overwhelm you, but to anchor you in my greater purpose. You will learn 𝐼𝐻, for not everything I show is meant for immediate action. Some things are for you to pray, some to act upon, and others to hold in faith for the time I appoint. I am giving you the sight of a watchman, able to sense storms before rain falls, able to spot the tiny sign of coming abundance. Alongside, I am giving you the sight of the one who loves deeply, able to see beauty where others only see ashes, joy in the smallest gestures, my own likeness in those whom others overlook. Do you know why, child, I choose the eyes? The eyes are like a gateway to the soul. What you let in shapes your heart. If you only see the world's mess and brokenness, it will choke out the awareness of my order and healing. But if you train yourself to see me in all things, you will carry a peace that no trouble can shake. There will come a day when you stand in front of a sea that seems impossible, but you will not see only obstacles. You will sense my path through the impassable. There will be days when everyone notices only what is missing, but you will recognize my multiplication working in silence. There will be times when tragedy appears to reign, but you will perceive the hope that is already breaking through. This gift is not intended to lift you above others, but to prepare you to serve with greater compassion. The world does not need more eyes that look away from pain. It needs those who look deeper. When you discover suffering, step nearer. When you find injustice, raise your voice. When you see something beautiful, celebrate it. Joy is your answer to despair. Not everyone will understand you. Some will question what you see, mock your perspective, or dismiss you as mistaken. There is no need to waste words defending my vision. Your life and its fruit will be all the proof that is ever needed. When the things you saw come into being, they will recall your words. I will let you see my timing as well. You will learn that a delay is often a blessing, a closed door a protection, losses a beginning to something greater. You will not be unsettled by things falling apart, for you will sense my hand building underneath the collapse. Even your own journey will become clear in hindsight. You will see my fingerprints on moments you once labeled as failures or accidents. And during the times when you feel weary, when tears blur your sight, I will be there to restore your vision. This is not a once-for-all gift, but an ongoing companionship. As long as you live, I will be near, guiding you by my wisdom and love. Even in your last moments, I will reveal to you the welcome of my face. So lift your eyes, my child. Feel my gentle hand upon you, my light entering your gaze. The closed chambers of perception are opening. From now, the world will appear different, richer, deeper. For you are cousin, a delight to share my heart with you. Go now, open your eyes fully. To see as I see is to walk in the purpose you were made for. Let me tell you a secret woven into the universe. Miracles do not arrive according to your demands, your reasoning. are your careful plans. They do not follow the map you draw up with your own hints, arriving when it suits your understanding or when your efforts seem to have earned them. Instead, miracles come like unexpected rain, surprising parched ground, or like the warmth of dawn when darkness still lingers and you are convinced morning is far away. Often, you feel least ready for my wonders when you are actually most prepared in your spirit. Miracles are born not from your striving, but from my immense goodness. The world has trained you to expect everything in a system of cause and effect, to place your faith in planning, to feel safe only when you see the steps ahead. But my ways break free from your patterns, and my greatest blessings often catch you off guard. I cherish surprising you, my beloved. I find joy in giving you more than you hoped for, more than you realized you needed. You think trust is measured by waiting for what you know is coming, but faith flourishes in the unknown, in those moments you cannot anticipate and yet you still hold on to me. Child, remember those in stories of old who did not call out and yet found healing, sudden provision, and rescue where they least expect. Those stories are more than lessons. They are reminders of my nature. I still step into the unexpected and turn everything around. Sometimes you wonder why I do not reveal every detail of my plans ahead of time. It is because surprise is sacred in my kingdom. When you do not know outcomes, your heart remains soft and you lean closer to me. If every blessing arrived scheduled, you might feel less need for our relationship. Your faith would become a rigid contract instead of a living trust. What I seek with you is a love that grows in uncertainty, a friendship that deepens in silent seasons. You have worried about the future more than you realize, carrying the burden of what if through your days. You let tomorrow's shadows fall on today's light. You picture troubles that may never come to be. Those worries rob you of today's peace, the present joy I want for you. Listen, I am already in your tomorrow. I am already there in every year beyond your imagination, ready for your final breath. You are bound to your moment, but I amneth. Behold every second of your life at once. I never designed you to bear the heaviest weight of uncertainty for the future. I made you to rest easy, secure in my unwavering love. Let this truth quiet you. Nothing you see now is permanent. Mountains will crumble, rivers will dry, even the stars will fade away, but I remain. My love, my word, my faithfulness, those are your anchors. Don't root your hope in what can be lost, in shifting circumstances, in things that glitter then disappear. Attach your peace firmly to me. You will not be shaken. When you see loss, call it not an end but a new beginning, a cycle, a season. Like a tree lets go of its leaves to welcome new spring, so in your life, I use endings to prepare a space for new life. Sometimes, what you count as lost is simply an empty shell, ready to give way to something greater. I am not only a God who preserves, I am the one who resurrects. I draw forth life from what appears gone or broken. This is the beautiful puzzle of miracles. Often, they come forth from what looked like a hopeless ending. When you declare the story finished, I am already writing another chapter. Where you see a wall, I am building an unseen door. Where the road seems gone, I am paving a new way for your feet. So release the habit of measuring the future by the limits of today. I am limitless. I am not held back by your lack, your failures, your delays, or the opportunities you missed. The enemy's whispers may trouble you, saying you are too late, that others have taken your place, that you are falling behind. But in my kingdom there is no too late. I renew time. I restore years that you thought the locusts had eaten away. I can accelerate your journey, give in a moment what would take you a lifetime. And when I move quickly, you will see it was by my hand, not your plan or your strength. Live with hope, not anxious control. Anticipate my goodness, but don't try to script its details. Trust my promise, but don't box it in your schedule. Take each step joyfully, even when the map is unclear, for with every pace, I am preparing your road. You still wonder, but what if the path is invisible when I walk? Remember, I am the path. Stay close to me and you cannot go astray. My voice will guide you. Don't let fear of the unknown make you miss the day's blessings. I send provision at the moment you need it, not a day early nor a moment too late. Like the wildflowers in the field, they do not panic for tomorrow. I clothe them in beauty that surpasses kings. The birds sing without worry, knowing I feed their needs. Are you not more precious to me than these? Worry adds nothing to your life, my dear one. Let it go and rest in trust. Sometimes you watch one door, waiting anxiously for a breakthrough, but I surprise you by opening a window you never noticed. Sometimes you expect answers in familiar places, but guidance emerges from the path you didn't choose. My best gifts often appear on detours, in surprises, in interruptions. This is my day, so you will know that every blessing is designed by me for your good, unmistakable as my hand. Right now, while you believe nothing is changing, realize I am working underground where no sight can see. Roots grow quiet before fruit breaks forth. The seed splits in darkness. The foundation is laid while all seems still and silent. Then, suddenly, the breakthrough will appear. You will understand why waiting was a gift. You have known storms that break without warning. You will know blessings that arrive just as suddenly. You have seen loss come out of nowhere. So too will you witness gifts you couldn't have planned. The night falls swiftly. The morning rises just as quick. Through it all, one thing steadies you. I never leave you. My love never fades or fails. When the ground feels uncertain, when nothing seems stable, remember, everything you can touch is passing. But I am constant, everlasting, trustworthy. If you cling to me, you hold what can never be toppled. This is why I tell you, look beyond what is seen to what is eternal, for what can be seen is momentary, but what I give you is forever. My promises do not run out. My throne does not shift. My mercy does not end. My faithfulness does not falter. The same God who made ways in deserts for my people will carve a route through your challenges. The same God who sent manna every morning will supply your need. The God who raised the dead will bring joy and purpose out of what you thought was lost forever. Let go of fear about what is ahead. It is already sealed in my hand. Refuse the trouble that change brings. Hold fast to your anchor, which is me. Base your hope not on what you see, but on who I am. I am the beginning and the end, your companion, your shepherd, your stronghold. When you surrender your grip on fear, your arms will finally be ready to gather my blessings. They will show up as surprises, gifts beyond what you could have requested, wrapped differently than you expected, delivered at just the right moment. And in every answer, you will see my loving fingerprints. Take your rest, child. Sleep tonight in peace, knowing I am working while you dream. Face tomorrow with courage. Your path is already prepared. Live with joy today, understanding I have set every day in order. And when you wake, perhaps you will discover that the miracle you thought far away has already arrived. For I am your God. My love will never run out, not today, not in all your days to come.